All right, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Talks and Chill. We're your hosts. I'm Tony Serrato.
I'm Gavin Butts.
I am Patrick with a new haircut.
Yes. Well, that's not the name of the haircut. That's his last name.
Yeah.
Indeed,
we know.
Patrick, new haircut, Wall.
Although it doesn't have to do with movies, first of all, congratulations to the Artemis II.
Yes.
On its way
yes.
to the moon.
I was at courtside having drinks with Melissa, and I was about to head out, and she's like, well, the space shuttle is launching. I was like, I can have another one. And we were able to see it from the back of courtside.
Yeah.
I got photos on my Insta.
Good.
Yeah.
Artemis II. First time we've been back to the moon, and I think it was 1977 was the last time we landed on the moon.
They're not
Last
even landing.
Apollo.
They're just doing a...
Well, they're doing a
flyby.
Flyby, yeah.
But it'll be the first time humans have, quote-unquote, set eyes on the dark side of the moon.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you're correct.
Yeah. Okay. I just didn't have anything to add. Because we've orbited the moon before, but this will be the first time we're going to be at a high orbit. Because before they used to only be about 70 miles above the moon's surface when they would orbit around. This time they're going to be like 100,000 or more than that miles above.
They're basically doing the slingshot maneuver in Armageddon.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they all do. That's how they get back. But yeah, so congratulations to the crew. We're not there yet. We should be there on the 6th.
Something like that, yeah.
So today is the 4th. On Monday. So by the time you hear this, we should have already been to the moon, or around the moon, and on our way back.
Exactly.
Woo!
See how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah. And almost landed.
Time travel.
Yeah. So yeah, just wanted to bring that up. So I'm excited because it'll be...
Improv.
I will be more excited when we actually go back and land on the moon, because I've been waiting for that my whole life to watch that on TV.
Well, this is a precursor to going to Mars, apparently. If we can set up like a moon base, that will be like the scenario for Mars.
Yeah.
They want to set up a little station up there and on the moon. Although, for anybody who's watched Space 1999, which is a very not... I mean, I love it because it's got its cheesiness.
Did it actually come out in 1999?
No, it came out in like the 60s, and it was kind of like the British answer to like Star Trek and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But the only problem was...
It sucked?
Well, it was good at the time, but if you watch it, it doesn't hold up. So the premise of it was basically...
Like Red Dwarf.
No, Red Dwarf holds up. Red Dwarf is amazing. This is like the early version of Answer to Star Trek. So
it's like original season 1 of Doctor Who.
Well, I could tell you the premise if you give me a second.
No?
You're going to sit here and listen to all my dumb ideas of what it is.
You're going to keep guessing. They set up a moon base of, where they have, living on the moon, and they have facilities, but there's also, it's like they dump their nuclear waste out there too. So it's like basically to save all the nuclear waste on Earth.
Wasn't this the first plot to Austin Powers? The
almost, yeah.
Toxic Avenger.
That's where they got the idea from.
Yeah.
And they have an explosion, and the explosion sends the moon flying into space. So they're on a space station on the moon. So instead of an actual spaceship, it's the moon that they're traveling on through space, where they meet
made their own
individuals
Death
and
Star.
people. Which the only problem with that is nobody considered the fact of how that would affect Earth.
Yeah.
Because the moon is no longer there anymore.
Yeah.
So
tides and all that gone.
Yeah, coastal lines are gone.
yeah, it's a unique show. If you like older, cheesy kind of stuff, that's probably not going to hold up. Take a gander at it one time. But
Is it on Netflix?
I don't. It might be, but I don't know. But you can find it. I think you can find it on Tubi and stuff too.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very unique show. Anyway. That was my little spiel for there. But Artemis II, congratulations.
Speaking of space, I watched a 1997 John Carpenter movie yesterday because in my new industry, I get Good Friday off. Market's closed. I can't do shit. So,
Welcome to the show.
yeah, I'm glad to be here because this was supposed to be the long wait until Memorial Day, but now I get a little intermission.
Yeah, intermissions.
They're good times. Mm-hmm. But so we know who John Carpenter is. He's infamous, or not even infamous. He is famous.
He's so famous that he's infamous.
Yeah. Escape from New York, Escape from L.A., Halloween.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Halloween?
No.
Halloween.
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 They always after me, Lucky Charms.
It's a spoof on Halloween.
He's the Irish spoof.
But he's a writer, director, composer,
You forgot Big Trouble in Little China.
and Big Trouble in Little China. How could I
Indeed.
forget?
Indeed.
But he made a movie in 1997 called Ghosts of Mars. And that is a bad movie. Mr. Carpenter, you're a legend, and I love your movies, but this one just, oof.
I don't know how you could go wrong with Ice Cube.
Oh, he did it. The goofiest part about this movie is at the end, they stole from the Super Mario Brothers in 1994. You know, when at the end of the movie, Princess Peach kicks open the door and throws them the Mario Brothers guns, and like, we got to go save Dino World or wherever they are. They do the exact same thing. Ice Cube kicks open the door and is like, we need to go stop these ghost zombie people. The only problem is he throws her a chrome-plated MP5. That's fine. He's a balla. He's going to do what he's going to do. The mag is also chrome-plated. You dump those on the battlefield. Do you have more chrome-plated mags for the MP5?
Maybe it's an infinite mag.
Yep.
I mean, in the universe of that movie, would not be surprised.
Yeah. Ghost bullets.
Yeah. Jason Statham was in there too.
Yeah, and he was a character in that movie.
He was Jason Statham.
Yeah, without limits.
Yeah.
The only problem is he couldn't fight that well because he died. But
Well,
These things happen.
yeah, but he was.
he wasn't the beekeeper yet.
Yes.
Hate the bays.
But apparently, in the lore of the movie, he was one of the few remaining breeders, so he kept just trying to have sex with the lead character constantly, even during the mid of a Mars zombie attack.
I mean, what else you got to do?
Yeah, exactly.
You got to fortify your defenses.
Well, you already did that, so
Yeah.
once that's done, what's left?
He was fortifying something else.
You looked over here, he's like, so what's up with me and you?
Yeah.
Sup.
Sup.
So,
That's basically how that scene went.
You come here often?
to Mars? No.
To Mars,
No.
where we live, and we're being attacked by a horde of barbarians.
No,
No.
I've never been here in my life.
Probably not coming back either.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't these
It's kinda killed it
iconic
for me.
experiences.
I don't want to get back to that train and get the fuck out.
1 star on Yelp.
Just got any comment cards I can leave here?
Comment cards. How could we do better? No zombies.
But I watched it because I remember watching it back in the day, probably back in college, and I forgot how terrible that movie is. It's genuinely bad.
Well, it's like literally a ghost that comes in and inhabits your body and
Yeah.
works as a parasite, and then you start cutting on yourself. And
Yeah, but the main character gets possessed and then does, I don't know, I think Mars' version of ketamine, and then pukes out the red ghost. And then she's like, I'm sane, let me in. And they're like, really? Yes. Okay, fine, come in. Like, how do you prove this?
I don't know.
She didn't immediately start killing
well,
him?
A, she could talk.
Yeah, that's true.
The other ones could not talk.
They just screamed.
And B, she didn't cut on herself anymore.
Yeah, and John Carpenter, he's a good composer, but he went with just like angry techno for this movie.
Yeah, because the guys were dressed up. How am I defending this movie?
Yeah, why are you doing?
But that's like it was going for like the heavy metal like grunge motif. That's why they all looked like they were goth people.
Oh yeah,
White-
they look like the Matrix took inspiration from this movie.
It's like the Matrix went to Mad Max. It was Mad Max on Mars.
The commander of the police unit had this long leather trench coat with like a leather like jacket and then like a police cop uniform under it. Like, I don't care what set you're on, you're about to have heat stroke.
Yeah.
But yeah, so John Carpenter's Ghost of Mars. Don't check it out.
Or do.
Or
Or do.
I'm not your father, so do whatever you
While
want.
you're watching Space 1999, you can flip through it and switch to Ghosts of Mars.
And then watch a good movie like John Wick.
I did actually.
Or Escape from New York, or
Yeah.
L.A. Like,
Or Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Or Big
I
Trouble
don't
in
see
Little
why I
China.
have to keep repeating that.
Just look up anything Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
just look up anything John Carpenter and watch anything not Ghosts of Mars.
Okay. Well, we know his stance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty
So-
heated about it, too.
Oh, man, I got the heat going on here.
Got the meat sweats.
But I'm like Gavin, like, how do you fuck up a movie with Ice Cube? Like,
I
he
mean-
was really good in that movie, but
He really was.
Well, it's not
Everything
not
else-
everything can be Friday.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yep.
Craig,
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
not on duty. Not on duty. So switching gears, I did actually see a movie that recently came out. I watched it. It's on Hulu, so I know you're not gonna like it, but
I'm just not gonna watch it. I may like it, but we'll
it's
find out
called
one day.
it's called Is This Thing On? And it's got Will Arnett in it as the main character. Was it Laura Dern? Am I pronouncing that
Laura
right?
Dern, yeah.
Laura Dern. And it's actually directed and co-written by Bradley Cooper.
Oh,
And it's supposed to be loosely based off a true story of an actual the guy that this stuff happened to. And he basically, Will Arnett and his wife, they got a couple kids, and they're getting separated. They're gonna go through a divorce. So the movie right at the beginning starts out with they're basically just kind of like going through the motions. They're like, yeah, I think we're kind of done, And so, but it's like amicable. He's like, he's like, hey, because they go to see the kids, but it's in the middle of the night. He's like, should I go and get a room somewhere? And I don't want to, or should I sleep in a couch? She's like, no, you can sleep in bed. He's like, well, I don't want to make anything weird. So anyway, they go about it's a very indie movie too, just so you know.
sounds like it.
Or a very indie shot movie. It reminded me.
Sounds like a lot of the budget went to the two main actors.
Yeah, it had I'm trying to think of a look and feel that it was similar to, but I can get to that later. So anyway, he's he's got his normal job. I think he's like a financial guy or something, and they don't really delve too deep into what his career is. But he's out one day, and him and his wife, they go to see their friends. They have a friend gathering, and he's like, "Hey, it's our last hurrah," because they're going to tell everybody that they're about done. And after they leave, he ends up going to this cafe place, and it's a $15 cover, and he doesn't have any money on him, and he just wanted to go into the bar and grab a drink. And this girl walks by, and the bouncer lets her in, and he's like, "Well, she didn't have to pay?" He's like, "Well, she signed up, so it's an open mic comedy thing. It's a comedy club." And he basically walks up and signs up just so he doesn't have to pay the $15. But he doesn't know comedy, but he gets up there and he just starts talking a little bit, and he gets a couple laughs, but he can tell he just doesn't know what he's doing.
Legendary comedian Will Arnett
Yeah.
fails at an open mic.
Yeah, but he's not Will Arnett in this.
Yeah,
He's another guy.
Although I am looking at a production still, and that looks almost exactly like the same set from Breaking Bad.
Okay, so it does have a feel to that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he ends up going up, but he kind of likes it, and then he hangs out for a little bit. A couple of the other open mic comedians there that usually go up all the time. They're like, hey, stick around for a little bit, watch the rest of them, and we'll hang out. And he ends up actually getting into it, so where he starts going back and back and back, and basically uses it as an outlet to get his thoughts and feelings out about his divorce. So it's like I said, it's more of like they call it like a remarriage or a rebirth of himself in the movie, and he ends up actually becoming okay at stand up. And while he's going through this separation thing, and him and his wife still have the kids, so he's got to meet with them, and he's kind of getting flirtatious with one of the comedians and stuff, and I think they end up hooking up one time, but he basically is just trying to realize he still wants to be with his wife. But it's such an odd dynamic because they're both really good actors, and he plays really serious.
And that's rare for Will Arnett.
Extremely serious. And but it is anyway. I watched it, came across it the other night. I watched it, and I was actually locked into it, and I watched the whole thing. I actually started rewatching it again, and then I realized I was running out of time before everybody was coming over. I'm like, all right, I'll turn this off now. But no, if it's called Is This Thing On? Very good. I thought it was very good. I really enjoyed it, and it's all dialogue, so that's my my type of movie.
I wonder how hard that is for a comedian like Will Arnett to play a person who's not good at comedy. He's like, well, I know what I would say. Like, think of the opposite, and then do that.
Well, he's an actor. Yeah. He's still
Well,
an actor.
who was the guy that played Stabler for so many years, who's actually a comedian?
Oh,
Like,
Christopher Molina.
I think that would be harder to be that far out, and he did that for years as Detective Stabler.
Well, you're also in that HBO show, prison show.
He was in Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oz.
The one of the
was-
tough guy rapist guys.
Yeah.
And see, I could argue that he was actually playing more of himself there. Because he was crazy.
Well, that's like in that when that comedy, that National Lampoon's Dirty Movie, or yeah, I think
Oh,
yeah,
I
Dirty
never
Movie
saw
came
him in
out,
Dirty Movie.
and it's just
No, I
all
saw him in
seriously-
Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Watch that movie. It's on Plex, and he is the main character of it. And it's kind of like a sketching where it's nothing but old school jokes,
Yeah.
but they're played throughout the movie. And it took me. I first started watching it, didn't watch the credits, and I did not realize that was him because he's also wearing like these big,
Yeah.
like 70s style shade glasses.
Well, I
like
didn't
a
realize that
movie
was him
producer
in-
would wear back in the day.
I didn't realize that was him in the White Castle until I saw the credits. It was like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because he had a lot of
Yeah.
makeup on.
yeah.
But this one
He
is
was also good in Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah.
I tell you what you do. Late at night, you hump the fridge. Did you just say hump the fridge? No. I didn't.
So watch Dirty Movie though. And it's but when I realized that was him, I watched it over and over again. I'm like, oh my god, dude, that's Stabler. I knew him as Stabler, and I knew him
Yeah.
as the character from Oz. That's what I really remembered him as.
I know Hugh Laurie as a very dramatic actor from House, but apparently in the UK, he's a famous comedian.
We did that movie on, it was either HBO or Showtime, that Avenue 5 or something.
Oh, yeah.
About the space of
Like the space cruise ship.
Yeah. That's actually, it was pretty funny.
I watched a few episodes.
But yeah, it was just, I mean, he still plays more serious, but
Yeah.
it's like, he's like that dry comedy.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
Could drop that in a movie like nobody's business.
Ricky Gervais. So that was one of the ones I watched, and I thought it was very good. Is this
Well,
thing
that's
on? So
I also watched a very good disaster movie called Volcano from 1996.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones. If you haven't watched it, it's basically about what happens if a volcano erupts in the middle of downtown LA. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this: nothing good.
Which, no offense to LA, but it might need a volcano eruption. They're just gonna reset themselves out there. A lot of
Yeah.
California needs a whole big volcano eruption,
But
Throw in New York while you're at it.
Not for people to die. You let the people get out safely, but that
Yeah,
just reset that place.
Just a rebranding.
yeah.
the volcano erupts in the La Brea tar pits, the famous La Brea tar pits, and then lava starts flowing down the like West Shore Boulevard, whatever they call it now. These are some famous museums and art galleries, and then they block the flow of lava with those concrete highway dividers. To just create like a horseshoe, and then they have all those helicopters with the water in it, like they do in forest fires, and then just 50 helicopters just basically cool the lava so much it dams itself. And then they realize, oh no, it's actually going into the man-made tunnels because they're insulated and it's flowing very fast. And then it's going to hit a wall and then erupt in the corner where Mount Sinai is, like the famous hospital in LA, where they're sending all of the volcano victims to. So there's thousands and thousands of people there. So then
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Tommy Lee,
To die, yes. There's a chance to die.
yeah, well, they blow up the building to create a dam to focus it down to a river and then out to the ocean. It's very
Engineering?
Yeah. Well, then his daughter is also at the hospital, and she gets inside the building with the dynamite. Like, it's a whole thing. But yeah, I think it's a good disaster movie.
It was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. There is the one scene that I have a problem watching. It's a horrible scene
Is that the train scene?
with the
The
guy
subway?
rescuing the
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah. So guys, since you haven't
I-
seen it, the guys
I
on they're
glossed
like
over
a
that
subway area where the lava's flowing through, and so he's stuck. And there's this girl or woman, and I think it was like the train conductor. Or he was one of the engineers.
He was an
down-
engineer.
So he's done their checking out, and obviously they're stuck on this train. There's lava. There's nowhere to go. And so he gets the girl, and he's got to throw her off to safety, off to the side. And he basically just jumps into it, right into the lava, and then tosses her. And he just sits there as he's melting away.
Yeah,
And it's a horrific thing, because number one, if you jump into that, I don't think I would have the wherewithal to hold my muscles to hold a person straight. I think I'd automatically
Go into
knee-jerk
shock.
reaction. But he does. It's kind of like the scene in Dante's Peak where the grandmother gets in the boiling
Yeah.
water and she's pushing and everything. I don't think I could do that.
No?
I think I would just be like, I think I'm done, But that scene bothers the hell out of me because I'm like, oh, is that what it'd be like, man?
That's
Like,
what you wake up in the middle of the night thinking of?
I dream of lava sometimes, yes. It's nightmarish.
Yeah, he genuinely melts.
I think one of probably the other maybe worst one would be from the core, where the pilot is standing out there where they drive into that diamond, that empty diamond, the geode, and then from where they drove in, a piece of lava comes down and hits him right in the helmet. And lights
Gone.
out.
Yeah.
But at least that's quick.
I mean, that's.
I mean, the
that
guy's
part's
like
true.
burning; his legs are melting down. It's horrible. In fact, we're gonna throw that scene on
It's
after
the Terminator.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, but the Terminator did it as a self-sacrifice. To be fair, he did too, but he was a human, so he was in agony the entire time. Like, take her, and then
It's
continue.
horrible. It's a horrible scene.
I fast-forwarded through that one.
Ha, I bet you did.
I really did. There's like a little button on my phone that says plus
Nope.
10 seconds. Yep.
Let's make it 30.
Keep tapping.
Give it a tap tap taparoo. So yeah, I do a great. I enjoy that though, and Don Cheadle's in it, and he's Mike's assistant.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones' character's name is Mike, and
God, I
he's
wish I could be like Mike.
Yeah, I wish I'd be like Mike, man. And he's basically supposed to be on vacation, and that was the whole thing. But he's like one of those over workaholics, like he can never just turn it off. So he's like constantly calling and checking in, and Don Cheadle's like his second in command, and so he's basically got everything under control until all this stuff happens.
And then there's a running joke. Tommy Lee's boss keeps telling him, like, you have an office, you stay there. And he's on the phone, like, out in the middle of all this. He's like, yeah, hey, Brad said, yeah, no, I got to be in my office. Click.
Old Tommy Lee, Volcano.
It's a good disaster movie.
I just like when they were watching in that tar pit when there's that statue of that woolly mammoth or elephant or whatever it is, and it's just like melting down. It's like nobody sees that.
Right.
It's in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
It's lowering pretty quickly. Nobody notices that. Like nobody says, "Hey, that's weird."
Mom,
I told you.
where'd the elephant go? Shut up, Timmy.
We're going to school.
Yeah, you're not getting out of school again.
I told you.
Ooh,
there's-
the city's on fire. No, you got to go learn math.
Yeah. Throw you in some lava.
It's your fourth absence this week.
Well, that was the other thing too. They had to throw in the movie. They had to make some other difficulties. So aside just the disaster and people trying to survive and its uncontrollable lava flows, they had to add like a whole commentary on racial discrimination of
Yeah.
police officers into the movie. I don't really know why they had to throw that
I
in
don't
there,
know.
but like
They didn't resolve it well. That was my thing. Like, okay, no, like this happened, and then okay, no more racism. Like after three scenes.
yeah,
Like,
all you need is a volcano. A volcano solves racism.
Yeah, national disasters stop racism.
But it really like wasn't any kind of major plot point to the movie.
no, it was just something shoehorned in there.
Like I could see if there was a movie about like inner city LA and that's where the volcano was and cops never go there anyway and this time they have to, so they resolve like that would be a driving plot point for this racism. This had nothing to do with that.
No.
It was just
This is a guy living in an inner city neighborhood. Lava's already there, so houses are being burned down. He runs to that major intersection where they're saving museums. He's like, hey, I need a fire truck over my neighborhood. They straight up just arrest him right then and there. And then, one of the cops, he's kind of a dickhead. And the other one's like, what are you doing? You're going to take him down to the station? He's like, he was harassing a firefighter. He's going to go sit over there. I'm like, okay. And then when they need help lifting one of those concrete barriers, he's just like, The black guys are like, hey, you guys need some help now, don't you? Mm-hmm.
Well, it was also when they were pushing the bus over.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to use a bus as like a barricade. So they shot out the tires on one side. They needed everybody to sit there and
That one, I'll get back to this mildly racist subplot in a minute. But to tip the bus over, they shoot out the tires. That's fine. It's leverage. They have like 15 cops line up on one side and they empty all of them like half a mag into 2 tires. Like, you don't need to shoot that much.
Yeah.
That's Grady Judd style
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, that is Grady Judd style. You come to our county, we're gonna shoot you.
Why'd you have to shoot him 57 times? We ran out of bullets.
We ran out of bullets. If we shot him 57.
But they're trying to move this barricade, and the guy who was arrested, and he's like, now you need some help. And he's like, one of the cops, the semi-less racist cop, is like, you know what, fine. He uncuffs him, get the hell out of here, we'll take care of this. And then the black guy helps him move the barricade, and then they're like, hey, the original guy who was the racist is like, hey, chief, they need some help over, a few blocks south. Like, what's because he helped you lift something? Like, you're no longer a dickhead?
Yeah. Yeah, that solves racism.
Yeah.
Moving barricades and volcano eruptions solves racism.
Only halfway through, though.
Yeah.
It takes a minute.
Yeah.
Well, it does take a
I mean,
little
you
bit.
still have to have the racism there.
Yeah.
But like Tony said, it has nothing to do with the plot of this movie.
Yeah. It was just something that's like, let's throw it in there.
Yeah. Rodney King happened like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
They're
so
like,
it was almost like that. Like, it was a commentary on that. And I'm like, I really didn't see the need for that. But hey, whatever. I guess if you need to get a little racism in your movie.
Why not?
I mean, the writers were probably like going through the movie. It's like, all right, we're focused on the volcano. Something's missing. I don't know what it is. And he's like,
we've got a volcano. We got Tommy Lee. We got a missing daughter with some kids.
We got a love interest.
Yeah, we're gonna blow up a building. But it's art, but can it be magnifique?
I really want this.
Hear me out.
I really want this to say something.
Yeah,
I don't want it to be another volcano movie.
Yeah.
This isn't Dante's Peak. This isn't Towering Inferno. This needs to have some impact.
Yeah, Dante's Peak was in a small town. Everybody likes everybody. We're in L.A. What can we say about
People
L.A.?
are a-holes.
No one loves anyone.
All right, let's throw in some racism.
That's what tells you you're in L.A.
Yeah, cop and a black guy, white cop, black guy. All right, yeah, we'll throw it in there.
But yeah, it did not need to be in that movie whatsoever. It lasted like 10 minutes too. Like, there was no point to that.
Yeah. So Volcano,
All right.
Not a perfect movie.
it's still
Not a
good
perfect
It's
movie.
funny. It's still fun. It's a fun watch if you like to think. If you want to make yourself feel better about your life and be like,
Yeah.
at least I'm not stuck.
You
in a
want to watch
volcano.
L.A. burn?
Yeah.
Daily. I mean,
If you want to watch Chicago burn, you watch Towering Inferno. If you want to see all of Washington State burn, you watch Dante's Peak. But if you don't like specifically L.A., you watch Volcano.
and if you want to watch everything burn, 2012.
Don't bring up that movie.
If your girlfriend just broke up with you and you got like $10 in your bank account, you don't get paid for another 7 days, just watch the scene of the guy melting in the subway.
Yeah.
That will make everything seem okay.
And just forget that she's banging the CEO of her company because she's the HR manager.
Yeah, well, that's a whole big thing. That was very specific.
Yeah, we're not going to any kind of concert here, dude.
Coldplay concert.
Yes,
That's what get girls,
That's
enjoy.
what outs. Yeah. That's what outs all affairs. Coldplay.
Don't get me wrong, I love Coldplay, but yeah, you've got a dangerous precedent at
Yeah,
this point.
narcs.
Thanks, Coldplay.
Oh, it's good times. And also, that was a little bit of a dated reference. I don't think anyone remembers that scandal at this point.
Wasn't it just like a month ago?
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
like December or November somewhere.
Yeah, it's
in
not
there.
that far. I mean,
Yeah.
it clearly did not matter that much to most people.
We've got attention pans of about 8 seconds. So,
Yeah.
Ooh, squirrel.
yeah.
Yeah. Easter's upon us.
Easter is, at the time of recording, tomorrow.
Yes.
Yay.
I'm going to get on the soapbox real quick about Easter.
Oh, God.
So chocolate Easter bunnies.
Okay.
What do you guys think about them? Do you like the hollow ones or do you like the solid ones?
It depends of how much chocolate you
Yeah.
want.
If it's a giant bunny, I want the hollow one.
Agreed.
If it's the little, I mean, and I've always said this, Hershey or Reese's taste better when they're cut into shapes. And I've always been a fan of the egg.
I do like the Reese's
Reese's
eggs.
tastes better in shapes.
Yes.
But no,
I
was
like
having-
the Christmas tree. I like the pumpkin they come out with. But I've always loved the egg. And they've always done that for Easter. Thank you, Reese's.
Well, Well,
Keep on those shapes going.
Keep on those shapes.
Enough of this
somehow
cupcake
adds
stuff.
flavor.
Yes, it does.
Stop making it look like little pies. You know, we need shapes.
But no, I was having this conversation with a couple of friends over at Courtside yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Publix sells just the solid bunnies. They don't sell the hollow ones. And I was like, I miss the hollow ones. You leave it in the fridge overnight, you eat it cold on Easter morning. It's just magical.
Well, stop by Walgreens on your way back because as of 2 days ago, they already started putting their Easter candy on sale, like 25 and 50% off.
There is one pretty close to my place.
Well, there's one right up here.
And go hit a Dollar Tree. You'll get a find a hollow Easter bunny there.
Yeah.
Don't spoil
Oh,
me
I-
with
And
your
it'll
time.
be cheap.
$1.25.
Stupid sales tax.
No, that's
No,
inflation.
whatever. Yeah, the Dollar Tree is no longer $8.
Yeah, it's no longer-
$1.25 tree.
Yeah.
1.25 cent tree.
Five Below is just $5.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why they only cost $5.
And take the dollar off the dollar menus at these fast food
Yeah.
places.
They're
Yeah.
no longer dollars.
No.
It's like once it's over $1, it's not $1. Dollar means $1 or less.
Change them to almost $1.
Change it to a little bit more than the dollar.
Yeah.
menu. And by a little bit more, I mean a lot more, because usually like $2.39 is the base price for anything out there.
So getting back to our movie
Yes.
podcast.
And we ranted about Easter.
I mean, I remember when it was an actual like challenge to eat $20 worth of Taco Bell. Now you get a drink and a freaking cheesy gordita crunch and it's $18.
Yeah.
So speaking of John Carpenter,
The Thing.
Yes, the thing.
one of the few horror movies I actually enjoy. But the one thing that bothers me about Escape from LA, well, it's a great movie. I watch it all the time. But the main bad guy who looks like, Hugo Chavez, he's like, this isn't New York. This isn't Kansas City. And then I straight up just stopped. I was like, is there a movie I don't know about called Escape from Kansas City?
Yeah.
Like, I want the lore. Like, I need to know this information. Give me that information, John Carpenter.
Escape from Arkansas.
Yeah, right.
Missouri.
Escape from Iowa.
Give me the Kansas City movie. That's
Well, there is a movie coming up soon. Yeah, I will get political for a second. It's going to be called Escape from Canada. So a lot of those guys are wanting to get out of that country.
I'm just excited for Sheep Detectives that comes out next month. That looks like an adorable, funny film.
No.
And
Mortal
I know-
Kombat. That's the only thing I'm waiting for. Mortal Kombat.
You know what? Hopefully, if they come out on the same weekend, just clear your schedule. We'll spend 4 hours.
It comes out on the
was-
same weekend as Doomsday,
Oh, well, I'm just
Mortal
clearing.
Kombat does? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think.
So are you going to have to do Mortal Doomsday?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, no.
Barbenheimer
There's
Day?
another. There's another superhero movie that's coming out.
Supergirl.
Spider-Man 4. That's coming out in July. Supergirl is coming out. I just don't know when off the top of my head.
June, I believe.
Let's check the phones. Get
That's-
those magical rectangles out, fellas. Take a gander, take a peek, take a looky look.
Oh my God. Mortal Kombat and Sheep Detectives come out within 2 days of each other.
Oh Lord.
What is that, though?
So Mortal Kombat's May 6th, Sheep Detectives is May 8th. So,
So the
yeah.
week after the film festival.
Yep. I'm going to go watch more movies. I mean, which is good for this kind of job I have. But yeah, I'm going to go watch Carl Urban beat the out of people. And then I'm going to go watch Hugh Jackman be the most adorable human ever to sheeps.
Mr. Huge Ackman.
Mortal Detectives. That's my weekend right there.
Mortal Detectives.
Okay.
And then Supergirl, you said, is in June?
Yeah.
I know Spider-Man's in July. Or I'm almost positive it's either Spider-Man's June or July. It's one of the J's months. It's going to be the summer blockbuster. Come on. Let's get it going. Yes,
Supergirl comes out June 26th.
June 26th.
And Spider-Man...
Spider-Man. July 11th? The 11th always seems like a day when blockbuster hits come out.
July 31st.
Oh, wow.
The day before August.
Wow. I got that. The day before August 1st and the day after July 30th.
It's in that specific window.
Yes.
And it's only in theaters for that one day.
Oh no.
Oh, that's what it is. Dune and Doomsday come out on the same weekend.
Oh, okay.
Dune.
That's
what
why I thought you were saying
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
I couldn't remember what other.
How did you forget the new
I
Avenger
don't
movie is
know.
coming out?
All right, Patrick.
I knew
calm
the
down over
Avenger
there.
movie was coming out. I knew the Avengers. I just didn't know
I know it's been a
what day
while
it was
since they
on top
made an
of each
Avengers movie.
other. Look, man. Stop yelling at me.
Not yelling, I'm just disappointed.
That's worse. Could you beat me?
Okay.
Well, this got weird.
It's gonna go to like those broadcast lines.
yeah, right.
We
We interrupt this broadcast.
What is, one of you has an erection. I don't want to say who, but you need to calm that down.
Hey. One.
But man, the table was made of wood, so I brought extra wood.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Movie podcast.
Talking about movies. Well, Doug was supposed to join us this week. Unfortunately, he wasn't feeling well. He
Hey,
was
Doug.
under the weather, as they say in the industry.
I think in human society.
In every industry.
as the kids say these
Yeah.
days.
Those
Back in
wackadoo
my
kids.
days, we just said fucking sick.
So he was.
I ran out of sick days, so I called in dead.
But yeah, he said we'll have to reschedule, but we want to get him on so he can give us updates about the film festival. You know, because that's.
And I know
in
he's
4
working on a
weeks.
couple of projects.
Yeah,
Like I
and
saw on Instagram that they're working on the museum exhibit in Houston. So that's
For NASA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I know he was working on a movie with Corey Nemec.
So
it was
Corin
like-
Nemec, David Faustino, Keith Coogan,
Okay.
and a few other people. Paul Wilson's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so it's called Chicken Head. I don't want to tell too much about it. I'm going to let Doug talk about that because that was another big thing he was going to talk about. Because the only thing I can say is what he told me. He's like, they shot it in 7 days.
Okay.
They got the whole movie shot in
But
7
it's
days.
like a parody of Evil Dead because, from what I understand, it's like a little comedy horror movie.
Oh, no, he said it's definitely not. Well, again, I don't want to give too much. I'll let Doug explain it, but they're excited about it. They shot it all in Heritage Park over here in Largo.
There is here this weekend shooting for at the
Yes.
Don Cesar movie.
Which stars Paul Rudd, so he's walking around in downtown St. Pete right now.
And there's another. Who
Yeah,
else was it?
I can't remember who else it was that's going to be here. Big name, but
Not Paul Giamatti. I don't know why.
Yes, it is
It is
Giamatti.
Paul
Is it?
Giamatti?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
For
Paul
some reason, I
Giamatti.
was like, why is that name sticking in my brain for some
It's
reason?
Paul Rudd, Paul Giamatti, and there is another third big name actor walking around downtown St. Pete right now.
Oh, nice.
They're here for 3 days. I
Yeah.
believe? Yeah.
be shooting at the Don,
Get in there as an extra.
the Don Caesar.
Just like when they filmed the first Punisher movie, and like there was lines like 3 blocks down to be an extra in that one scene where he's throwing the money out the window. There's a line wrapped around St. Pete Beach right now trying to be an extra in this scene. In this.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Don't show up in an Ant-Man outfit.
No,
That would be.
that would be
Or
deadly.
Santa, or a Santa Claus outfit.
Yes, Santa Claus.
It would be deadly because we're in Florida in
Hell yeah,
April.
she hot right now.
Hey, Paul! Paul, man! No, you're not.
Passes out.
I'm severely dehydrated. Paul.
Do you guys have medics on site?
This thing is tight when you wore it.
How do you breathe in this thing?
Well, I spent 6 months working out and getting into shape. Did you do that? No. I just threw this on and walked out into the Florida sun.
Yeah, when we put it on, we look like Porkins from Star
Yeah,
Wars.
yeah, right.
Just a fat guy.
No, we look like Gary from Deadpool.
Yeah. Hey, Peter.
Oh, Peter from Deadpool.
Yeah, Peter.
I love when he walks.
Minus the Prince Albert.
Yeah, he rocks up wearing the Deadpool outfit. Like, yeah, I would look like that if I threw that on.
Yep.
But then everybody like swarms in. Like every Deadpool is a Peter.
Yeah.
And then like the head of the TVA is like, "Oh, how you doing?" Like, what the fuck is going on?
You are rocking that suit.
Hey, it's Peter.
Yeah, it's Peter.
He needed some redemption, man.
He did.
He didn't need redemption. He slayed it in Deadpool 2.
I'm sorry. Am I getting catfished here?
Some of you will die. I will die protecting you. I promise. You will be safe.
I got you, sugar bear.
Peter's like the
Oh my God! And Paul, Peter, yes. Oh, can't be replaced.
So Paul Rudd and Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
And what
At
do we
the
know the
dime.
name of this movie?
I don't know off the top of my head. Not
Requiem-
because I don't care.
Requiem for a Dream 2. Yeah, right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Requiem for a Dream was a great movie, but
It
it's
is.
that whole. Another speaking of other scenes that I can't watch. It's
Yeah.
after he's taken what's name to the hospital, and they show his arm from
The
doing all the
statement.
heroin. It's all
It's
infected.
just, yeah.
I cannot watch that. I can't look at that. I'm like, nah.
Evan Peters is the third person.
Evan
He
Peters.
does.
Couldn't get another Paul in there.
No, we got Paul Rudd,
Paul
Paul
Sorvino?
and
Paul-
Evan Peters.
yeah.
Pauly
So,
Shore.
like,
Pauly Shore, yeah.
Paul Rudd, Paul Giamatti, and Pauly Shore are
Not knowing what they're doing in.
St.
So-
Petersburg.
1980s period drama dark comedy about a climate conference that took place in St. Pete in the 80s.
Good. I'm glad. You know what? This area needs more recognition for the things that's happened here.
Yeah.
We really do.
Well, I mean, we had the Mark Wahlberg and The Rock movie where they kidnapped a finance bro.
That was Miami.
That was Miami.
Yeah.
We had the James Franco movie where he was a douche on Spring Breakers.
Spring
Yeah.
Breakers. Yep.
But I don't want that kind of recognition. I mean, I'm talking like the recognition of things that actually happened
We
here.
had Channing Tatum and the building that they used for Magic Mike, which is now gone.
Yeah.
Or just the scene that they shot from outside. That was it.
Again, we don't need to be recognized for our strip clubs. Everybody
Yeah.
knows we have more
It was-
than Vegas.
that
We're
is
more-
true.
We have the most strip clubs in this area than entire country
Per
does.
capita. Yeah.
We also had the Punisher movie, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
That was in Tampa, not St. Petersburg.
Yeah, I think they did a beach
Oh,
scene
and
out there.
But I wonder why they.
Cocoon. That was, what, 3
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, those are all like fiction. I'm talking about like this is supposed to be based off, like you said, something
Yeah.
that actually happened.
Yeah.
But why they chose that particular event, I don't know.
In 1980?
No, but a conference, like
Yeah, a climate conference.
that just seems odd that someone would like. I really want to make a movie. Let's write about a climate conference that happened in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Well, apparently the only reason why they're here for 3 days is because they need exterior shots. The actual conference center that they were in the 80s doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're doing like the Aaron Sorkin walking and talking on the beach to like show the movement of progression of the movie. Plot. That's the word I'm looking
In front of the Don Cesar.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to know what year it's supposed to be in exactly, because I mean, I was around. I was existing.
We know.
Hey, you were around too in the 80s.
Yeah. In a diaper.
Yeah.
And only halfway through.
Yeah.
Focuses on a 1980 climate change conference held at the hotel based on the book Losing Earth by Nathaniel Rich. It just says
Yeah,
1980.
it doesn't give us a year. That's all right.
I think
We'll
the
look
year
it up.
might be 1980.
The year was 1980.
It was.
Thank you.
That's all Kevin has to say on that one.
Hey, that's what we got.
Yeah.
Can we get some dates for the improv? 9/11. Okay, you guys are jerks, okay?
Well, it'd be actually, I mean, it'd be a tragic movie, but it would be interesting if they did a movie about that ship that hit the Skyway Bridge.
Oh, back in like,
yeah.
what was it?
It was in the 80s.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like 85, maybe a little later than that. But that took the Skyway Bridge out because there were cars driving on that thing when that happened.
Yeah.
So that
There's a
would be an
reason why it's a
interesting-
few thousand feet taller now.
Tragedy
Yeah.
on the freeway.
Yeah.
Tragedy on the Skyway.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Skyway then.
What was it?
I don't know, Tony.
It might have still been called the Skyway.
Okay,
I'm not sure. I honestly, I mean, again, that happened when I was younger. I was a wee child. I was
He's a wee boy. I was not of driving age.
I didn't just show up here.
Yeah, yeah.
At this age.
You say that, but I have my doubts.
Didn't just get
I've got
pooped out.
photos.
I have photos that I used to be somewhat shorter.
Yes. That was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I didn't pop out 47. It's like, oh, this is where you're starting me at?
Wait a minute.
What happened to the thin, fit, good-looking days?
Yeah,
I want those days back. But no, that would be an interesting movie to make. I think I mean, I would.
That would be
you know what?
something we could talk to Doug about. If
Yeah,
he'd
I'd
come
be like,
here.
guys, why don't we do this? Let's make a movie about that, and I'll write it. Okay.
You've been working on a script for a movie for like 3 years. at
I
this
just
point.
stopped working on that one. I was just like, because then I was like, there might be something more interesting to talk about.
I don't know,
do
you
have
kind of
another-
got me hyped about White
Well,
Claw Zombie.
well,
I mean-
that's an easy one to write. I mean, it basically kind of writes itself. We
that's-
could write that. We could do that without a script. I mean, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
I think we could just show up that day.
Okay,
I got
go
a cell
walk.
phone and a phone charger. Like, we're good to go.
We're gonna Blair Witch Project this motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
It's just go.
with better cameras.
No, I do have an idea for a movie though that's not about the Skyway Bridge. But again, if anybody out there hears that and wants to do the movie, I can find you some source material. I can find.
Also, it's our copyright, so you owe us money.
Yeah, well, we don't own the Skyway Bridge.
Well,
the
we own the
disaster.
copyright for the movie now. We do.
We now own it.
Yeah,
That we do.
All right.
it's ours.
It's taped. It's recorded. Here we are.
Yeah.
TMTM copyright.
Yep.
What is it? April 4th,
2026.
26.
2026.
At 12:07.
1207. So yeah, but there is another idea for a movie. I'll tell you about it offline because I don't want to give it away because someone else might steal it, and then it's a good idea.
Indeed.
We'll find out.
It's gonna be a serious. It's gonna be a serious movie.
Well, then I'm not
it's
involved in
serious.
this one.
It's Cirrus.
Soros.
Cirrus. But yeah, so when Doug is able to join us, once he's feeling better, he'll be able to give us updates on the Chicken Head movie,
And the film festival coming
and
up.
the film festival coming up, and some of the other projects he's working on. I would like to hear how they're doing with the Tampa Theater
Yeah, and they're doing
with the
uh,
renovations.
It's supposed to be ready in October, right?
yeah,
somewhere around there,
yeah,
yeah.
I think they started in March, if I remember correctly, and, it's
so
going to be March to
in
October.
October, it's supposed to be their 150th anniversary or something.
Is it
of the-
150
of
or
the
is
I
it
thought it
100?
was just 100.
Yeah, I thought
Maybe
it was
it's- maybe it's
100.
100, okay.
A lot of things turning 100 in 2026. The horse track, Derby Lane.
Well, a lot of things
Turn
will
100.
turn 100 in 2027 too. That's the way time
We
works.
also turned this July will be 250.
Yeah,
Hashtag America.
yeah, 250. You're going to be 41.
Yes, I will. I don't know why you're laughing. You already are.
I know. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
I ain't there yet.
he's already accepted his inevitability.
I'm there.
His demise is set in.
You see this smile?
It's
someone kill me.
That's the arthritis setting.
Yeah,
I got face arthritis.
it's like in Cinderella story. I am very upset. Why are you smiling? Oh, it's the Botox. I can't show emotion for another half hour.
God, you kind of sound like what's her name, Stifler's mom.
Yeah, that's who
Oh,
plays.
that who is?
That's her,
So I
yeah.
didn't
She's
watch
the
that
mom.
movie, so I didn't. Yeah.
She's the mom in that movie, and
Isn't that Jennifer Tilly?
she was also Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just know her as Stifler's mom, and she was also
You
in,
look like the 4th of July.
well, and she was also in one of the main characters in Two Broke Girls.
Yep.
in that show.
What's really weird about the first American Pie? That's John Cho, the one like standing on the roof, like from Star Trek, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, mommy boobies." That's a milf. Like
MILF.
Yeah.
MILF. This guy is a god.
The term MILF was invented in 1998. in
Yeah.
that movie.
Now they're just women in the acceptable age range.
Yeah, for you now. Yeah.
I think they adopted the Leonardo DiCaprio age range for that one. If they're over 27, they're just
Yeah, like someone who's in their 50s is not out of the realm
Shut
for
up.
you. That's
Shut up.
awesome. That's awesome. Like for you to get a cougar, she'd have to be like 65.
It's like American Wedding where he's telling. He said, "You're a motherfucker." Yes. Well, you're a grandmotherfucker. Oh, you are.
Now I'm just getting flashbacks from Grandma's Boy. And like, oh, you were my first time. You were my thousands or whatever.
I should have worn a condom.
But she did give Charlie Chaplin a hand job.
He was silent.
But what else is there coming up here? We're only 4 weeks away from the film festival. So that's super exciting.
And like Mortal Kombat and Cheap
Mortal
Detectives are coming out.
Yep. So about 5 weeks from that.
Yep.
We've got, what else do we got coming up here?
We will be taking a couple weeks off after the film festival.
Yep.
Yeah, because once again, we'll probably have so
We will
much
be
content.
dead.
And we do have, I have someone reached out to us in the email. I've been talking to them back and forth.
I started watching that screener last night.
Oh, the one for the
Tubi movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm only like 10 minutes in before I decided like I need to go to bed. I actually have to do tomorrow. But yeah, I'm excited to watch the entire thing.
Yeah, because the other thing she sent me was a clip of, they did an interview on the news station, I think up in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
It was the two gentlemen that were working on it. So I just told her once we figure out a time frame to set it up, we'll reach out to them. But yeah, it was that PR firm. They've reached out to us a few times.
Yeah, I think the ones that we connected with Sarah with, or the LA
Kimberly.
Yes.
Well, I believe she was also the one that set us up with Cuisine de Apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
It's Danielle. It's a Grenier PR. So yeah.
When I read it,
sent us
I
a
always
few
think
things.
of Judy Greer. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, the Greer family is reaching out to us.
Yeah. Hey, that's not bad.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take Judy Greer reaching out to me.
So we'll have to.
And
set
I
up.
loved Cuisine de l'Apocalypse. That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
surprisingly a lot better than I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be.
That's still like the very end. It's like the mommy and the robot's like, okay, I hear it now.
But yeah, so we got quite a few things. We only got a few minutes left, so we just want to, whatever else you want to discuss on this particular moment.
Thankfully, I don't think we had anybody pass this week.
You just open the floodgates, man. Like 30 people are going to die in a
Nice
plane crash
going.
tomorrow.
Well, I meant like, famous
Paul Rudd
actors.
is not going to make it home to Hollywood now because you just said
Don't
that.
say that.
He's the one who said it.
You just said it.
No, he's the one who willed it into existence.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
You just killed Paul Rudd and Paul Giamatti. How dare you? Evan Peters is
killed
sticking
Santa?
around.
I killed Santa. Now we can't have Christmas.
You killed Santa and Ant-Man?
I mean, when you go for the gold, man, you got to go home and do the things that I'm rambling.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see where you're going to land on that one.
I feel like I just got caught by my girlfriend with another woman's pair of underwear in my drawer that I walked in the bedroom and she's holding, saying, "What is this?" And you're like, "Oh my."
That's yours. You don't remember?
Yeah. You're SF.
I'm just gonna pack up and leave.
Or it's like, why is Pizza Hut texting you, "Are you up?" at 3 o'clock?
It was pizza. I forgot to tell you I ordered it.
Yeah, you have it. It just says Pizza Hut.
Yeah, it just says pizza.
So I know who's calling.
Yeah. Hello.
I got
To
hungry.
be
Howie's
fair,
in
I
there,
do
too,
have
I'm down.
Pizza Hut in my phone, but it is actually for Pizza Hut because I do like their stuff.
And let me tell you, if you ever see Papa John's text on here, do not answer.
No, we don't answer Papa John's.
No.
But it reminds me though. It's a little quick side thing, but when you said that the Pizza Hut thing, it reminds me of that old State Farm commercial where the guy's on the phone downstairs like whispering, and his wife comes down.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, he's like, "Jake from State Farm." She's like, "What are you wearing, Jake from State?" And he's like, "Khakis." And she's like, she sounds hideous. Well, he's a guy.
He's a guy.
He's a guy. So
You tell me you could save me 5%? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good deal.
it's Jake from State Farm.
Where? Oh, who are you talking to at 3 a.m? What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
She's a guy. So.
I like that we just ran through that entire ad twice.
Yeah.
That's how much I enjoyed it.
I
But
mean, it was a good commercial.
but yeah, so we are about out of time, and clearly we're out of ideas of things to talk about right now. So
To be fair, we had an idea, but then it got shot to
we're
before.
not going to switch to the progressive commercials.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for sticking with us, talking random stuff. Volcano, Ghost of Mars, John Carpenter,
Upcoming film festival.
upcoming film festival,
Upcoming movies.
movies coming
Upcoming
out.
movies.
Basically, we covered a lot of stuff. So, anyways, we'll be back again next week. But until then, for Movie Talks and Chill, we are your hosts. I am Tony Serrato.
I'm Kevin Butts.
I'm Patrick Wall.
All right, guys, take care.